the speed of the game and the pace that you can play at here, even off made baskets. You're so used to ball goes through the hoop that we're going to jog back, set our defense. That's not the case here. If you do that, you're going to get torched from the three-point line. And teams, I think, as they figure that out, maybe they even start to run plays off of made free throws, because you can have that thing go through the net, make or miss, run a guy to the three-point line, and get a good three-point shot up.
Yeah, Jackson, meantime, had his shot blocked by Morcell. Morcell looked pretty good yesterday. See if he can get a stroke going here now. But this is your favorite
my guy. Big Roke. He has been dominant on the glass. Better check him out. This is a big game for the Colonial, though. They need a big win here from a point spread perspective of beating the Big 12. Off to a great start here. But if they want to advance, have to make up ground on the SWAC.
Yeah, -1, SWAC plus 13 in tiebreaker scenario. So they got some work to do.
There's my guy.
There's your guy.
Big Roke.
You know what? Big Roke, well, the only thing that he's lacking, Robbie, is confidence. I'm just kidding. For those of you
he
who
does not lack confidence. No. He went to the Dos Equis Lounge
Not
yesterday.
at all.
He let everybody know that he was a force to be reckoned with.
So the big fella's at the free throw stripe now. Let's see if he can connect.
Oh, there you go. Finish.
Yeah, the big fella. Man, he had a solid season for Hofstra.
I mean, he's
10
been
and
the
12.
top 5 of college basketball and rebounding for 3 consecutive years. He's just a monster on the glass.
Yeah, so the Colonial Conference up 3-0 here in the early goings. They keep going back to the big fella.
It's an easy game. And they see the mismatch. Big Roke's got Donovan Jackson, smaller player, great post position. Gets to that left hand, little baby hook action, gets the and one.
Take what the defense gives you. No need to make the game more difficult than it has to be. You got to mismatch. Get the guy the ball. So he's back at the stripe for the second time in the game. First minute.
All right, the Big 12 needs to wake up here.
Well, they've been sleeping the whole tournament so far, and there's a reason why they don't have any money in their pockets.
And I think we should point out, though, Kyle, the Kendall Smith injury has certainly hurt. But right now, they got to show up here. They're gonna find themselves in a hole they can't get out of.
Kendall Smith, who hurt his ankle out of Oklahoma State in practice, so they're playing with 3 players, and that puts you at a big handicap in 3-on-3, because you need that sub in a game that you can get gassed very quickly. LeCompte, nice drive. LeCompte out of Baylor, but couldn't finish the deal. Hey, it's 8-0.
Great back door.
Great pass.
This is what the Colonial needs, man. Yeah. If they can win big, they're going to give themselves a chance.
Joe Cheeley, College of Charleston with the score. And Jackson misses. Smith, though, with the follow. And a 2-point stroke. Jackson trying to respond. Nope. 11-1. This is skunk on some backcourt.
Yes, this could get ugly.
Ball game. 13-1. This is how we start day 2.
But look at the Colonial. I mean, they are absolutely just locking up right now.
They ready to put. Big 12. They must not want any of this money. It's $1,000 on the line every game. Of course, the big bag, $50,000. That's tomorrow for the championship game, but they won't have an opportunity to even get there.
I would not say right now the Big 12's body language is not great.
No.
They do not look like they really want to be here.
Yeah, it'd be hard to disagree, and I think the score would indicate that as well. It's 14-1. Well, make that 14-2. I'm not sure that makes it look much better.
Got to start stringing stops together, but the ball is moving for the Colonial right now.
Oh, Morcell.
Finally, the Big 12 able to get a stop.
Yeah. Morcell tracks down the rebound.
Got a foul.
Hey, oh, yeah.
Can't handle the big fella inside.
Yep. So instead of giving him an and one, just foul him on the floor. We might see the hack-a-shack strategy employed. Any chance they just put the big fella on the line? Goose is the only place he struggled from.
He has struggled from the free throw line, and that's been their best defense almost today, which is sad to say.
Problem with that is 7 fouls puts you in a penalty, 10 puts you in a double penalty.
They're already at 4.
They're already at 4. 3 minutes into this game. Again, first team to 21 wins it, while the team with the most points after 10 minutes expires is Cheeley.
Fortunate there.
Yeah.
Man, missed a layup.
Missed the crib.
Man, LeCompte showing the range off, though.
I'm
good.
I'm telling you.
1.5 feet, 2 feet
Telling you.
behind that FIBA arc.
Got the thing dialed up. And a 10-point cushion for the Colonial. Nice feed.
Big Roke is having himself a day out here.
And he's barely breaking the sweat. Big 12 out here with empty pockets.
Yeah, they're struggle. But this Colonial team, man, they really played the SWAC tough yesterday. Lost 18-21. Game they could have had went down to the wire. SWAC made a few more plays at the end of that game.
Yeah.
But they're hungry, and we saw that the first time they went over to the Dos Equis Lounge.
Hanging with Titus and Tate. A lot of the guys, when they leave the Dos, they don't even want to leave the Dos Equis Lounge. Not just because of the money that's flowing over there, but they're kicking it with Titus and Tate. And meantime, the big fella Gustus is kicking it in the paint.
Big Roke is having himself a day. But I think it's interesting to point out, though, also, when we talked with this Colonial team before the game, they said they did their research. They knew they had to win big here, and they've come out and they've put a beatdown on the Big 12 thus far.
Without a question. We'll see what the final margin of victory will be if it does end up being a victory. I don't want to count the Big 12 out just yet.
Got to start getting some stops. Got to start getting some baskets.
You're talking to a guy who grew up in Big 12 country. I grew up in Kansas City. So
you're saying you're a little bit partial to
I'm
these
not
guys
going to put the nail in the coffin yet, but it ain't looking good.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
Great head fake.
Oh, Marcel, nice pump fake. Able to draw the foul. And he's going to step up to the stripe. Love his game. Finished final 14 games in double figure scoring. 7th in Towson history. Shoot the three, too.
Over 1,500 points.
Yeah, over 1,500
really a nice
points.
career at Towson for Mike Morcell.
Yeah, and again, a lot of these guys, you don't be surprised if you see them playing at the next level. Obviously, many won't. So a great opportunity for some money and more exposure. All publicity is good publicity. Well, at least that's what some say.
That's the word, huh?
Cone.
Good rebound.
Rattles out. Oh.
Ooh, that's what Zach Smith does, though. Challenging shots at the rim, using his length, using his size. We saw him in the dunk contest.
Yeah.
He can elevate and get to the next level. Morcell thinks he's got an easy layup. Zach Smith says, no, you don't.
Sir. And Smith, he's lost to Villanova. His Red Raiders made their first Elite Eight appearance.
Beat my Boilermakers, man.
Yeah, man, 7 points in that game, 5 rebounds. So 18-6. It is circus ugly out here in this opening game of day 2 here at the Dos Equis 3x3U National Championships. Kyle Montgomery, Robbie Hummel, Mark Titus, and Tate Frazier here with you from San Antone.
That's a horse shot right there.
Oh, yeah.
David Cohn, he
shooter's touch.
50, 40, 90 club.
Yeah, buddy.
50 from the field, 40 from 3, 90 from the free throw line. You give him any sort of daylight, it's just too easy for him.
Yeah, he's going to make you pay pretty much all over the court, as it's game point already for Colonial. Take a look at this.
Set your feet, David. Take your time.
Look at the shooter's bounce, yeah. I thought he might miss that for a second. A lot of times those can be the most difficult shots when you're wide open. But it has been all Colonial here to start day 2. And you come into day 2 thinking maybe the Big 12 got a wake-up call with that 0-2 start from day 1. And yet they come out here in the second day of play and they might have looked better day 1.
Yeah. But they run into a Colonial team that's hungry. It's been a balanced effort for these guys. Everyone has contributed. Cone, Chile, Augustus, Morcell. They have a nice squad.
Yeah. See if they can end this thing. They played a flawless game. They haven't even committed a foul.
Big Roke.
So.
Oh.